What's up guys, Aaron Bennett here. In this video talking about Celsius, and also Sam Bankman-Fried is eyeing Celsius's assets. I'm going to cover that story. A couple other stories. I'm going to talk about the FTC joining the chat and getting involved in this case. And I'm going to talk about two letters that were sent to the judge. The first is in opposition to Celsius extending their time to file the schedules. And the second letter is about objecting to them selling stablecoins. So the first story right here, crypto billionaire Bankman-Fried eyeing bid for Celsius's assets. Now, this came out today right after, I believe, Alex Mashinsky was let go or left as CEO of Celsius. So we know that FTX won the auction for Voyager's assets, which I'll cover in a separate video, and Bankman-Fried previously said he did not want Celsius's assets. So what changed? Well, what we think changed is that Alex is no longer in the picture. If he were to buy Voyager and Celsius, I mean, this guy would literally begin to take over the crypto world even more. So the story says that they're not quite clear if they just want the custody business, the assets, or the Bitcoin mining in addition to the assets. And we know that FTX helped prop up BlockFi as well earlier in the year. So if FTX acquires Celsius, they would be essentially buying up all of the companies that do lending and banking and loans, right? I mean, if they had BlockFi as well, wow, FTX would literally be the biggest player right now. But what I want to talk about right now regarding Voyager, which could relate to Celsius as well, about how much we would get back if FTX were to possibly buy the assets. So for Voyager, Thomas Braziel said that hopefully claimants will get back 60 to 65% of their crypto back in Q1 of next year. So that is him doing the math regarding FTX acquiring Voyager. And if you don't know who Thomas is, he made a lot of money buying claims on Mt. Gox. So basically when that bankruptcy was happening, he was buying up claims and he made a lot of money because Mt. Gox ended up actually doing a lot better than a lot of people thought. So Thomas is a professional at valuing how much people will get back. So next, take a look at a quick story here. Katherine Johnson joins the Celsius bankruptcy proceedings, and she is from the FTC, which is pretty serious. And two quick letters. The first one objecting to the third extension of the time to file the schedules and statements. So we know that Celsius has not actually sent those schedules to us yet, basically how much they owe us. They keep pushing it out farther and farther. So this person says it's allowing Celsius to continue to waste customer funds, and even talking about Chris Ferraro admitting at the 341 meeting that Celsius's profits did not cover yields, kind of claiming it was more or less a Ponzi scheme. Ironically, this is the guy who is now the CEO of Celsius since Alex left. She's talking about how horrible the whole Kelvin thing is, wrapping IOU tokens, and just saying how we need to get this thing going and we can't just postpone putting out these documents. Now that Alex is out, I think a lot of processes will happen much, much quicker, and we will see a plan come forth quickly. And moving to her second letter right here, saying that they should not be selling stablecoins. They should essentially be selling the CEL token, which is inside the treasury. And if you do so in a very small amount, like every day, for example, it would not crash the market at around $10,000 to $50,000 daily. Basically, we think that it would not crash the entire CEL token market. And then she says she sold her house and put her life savings into Celsius so she could live off of in retirement. And her retirement is only 6 months away. So this is somebody really taking the time to write a really good letter to the judge and saying just how horrible the situation is. And in her letter, she did include this document from Trout and Pepper about whose crypto is it anyway. And I just want to finish the video reading this. It has to do with the EARN program. So the EARN program depositors could also argue that the terms of use were orally modified by public pronouncements by the executives, mostly Alex, indicating that they would continue to own and control their coins. So in the terms of use, we know that Celsius said, oh, we have ownership of your coins. We can do whatever we want with them, right? But basically, they're saying that because Alex and the executives said otherwise week after week, that could have possibly changed the terms of use, saying here the terms of use contain no integration clause or prohibition of oral modification. Thus, a colorable argument could be made that the terms were orally modified to keep title to the coins with the depositors. So this is pretty interesting, and this will come up more and more as the court proceedings go on, is just because the terms of use said one thing, because they were saying other things week after week, does that actually change legally who owns the coins? So guys, that is it for the video. Short and sweet. Just want to give you the updates. Tomorrow, the UCC is going to be on YouTube doing a town hall. So if you want to follow them on Twitter, you will get the link to that YouTube video so you can participate. And I will be making an updated video covering that as well, hopefully tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe if you want to catch that tomorrow. All right, guys, talk with you soon, and bye for now.